Good evening, sports fans. Welcome to Sports Roundup here on this Sunday night, January 25th, 2015. Good evening, I'm Peter Wiggins. Let's start you off out in Oakland, California at Oracle Center, where the Boston Celtics squared off against the best in the league, Golden State Warriors so far, with a 35-6 record, and the Golden State Warriors get off to a good start as the Celtics were competitive in this first quarter, but they still trailed the Warriors 30-23. And then the Celtics continued to keep competitive pace with the Warriors, but they sweated at halftime break, trailing 56-49 here. And then in the third quarter, the Warriors showed why they are the best in the league. That's the three ball here, as the Warriors were 8 for 23 with a 34-point shooting, as the Golden State Warriors carried a 89-77 lead in the third quarter. But in the fourth quarter, the Celtics came up with a good magic of their own in the fourth quarter, as the Celtics kept on fighting in the fourth quarter here, like they did in the previous games against Portland and Denver, but against the high-flying, high-powered Golden State Warriors. That was not meant to be, as the Celtics came up with a nitty-gritty fourth quarter effort here. But the Celtics ran out of steam as they fall to the best in the NBA, the Golden State Warriors, 114-111 here, as they now fall to 15-27 in the season here, as Jared Sullinger had 26 points in the losing effort for the Boston Celtics, while Klay Thompson, fresh off that 52-point performance against the Sacramento Kings on Friday night, had 31 points in the win for the Warriors here. Next up for the Celtics, they will travel to Salt Lake City, Utah for a date with Gordon Hayward and the Utah Jazz. Okay, other scores around in the NBA. Miami Heat defeat the Chicago Bulls 96-84 as Dwayne Wade gets 26 points in the win for the Heat. Cleveland Cavaliers over the Oakland City Thunder 108-98 as LeBron James gets 34 points in the win for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Los Angeles Clippers over the Phoenix Suns 120-100 on Blake Griffin's 23 points. New Orleans Pelicans defeat the Dallas Mavericks 109-106 as Anthony Davis got 20 points in the win for the New Orleans Pelicans. Monte Ellis had 36 points in the loss for the Dallas Mavericks. The Atlanta Hawks just keep on winning 16 wins in a row as they defeat the Minnesota Timberwolves 112-100 as Paul Millsap had 20 points in the win for the Atlanta Hawks. Indiana Pacers defeat the Orlando Magic 106-99. San Antonio Spurs over the Milwaukee Bucks 101-95 behind Tim Duncan's 20 points. Toronto Raptors over the Detroit Pistons 114-110 as DeMar DeRozan got 25 points in win for the Toronto Raptors. 1:20 left in the overtime period. It is the Washington Wizards leading the Denver Nuggets 111-110, and with 1:12 left in the second quarter, Houston Rockets 50, Los Angeles Lakers 32. In the NHL All-Star Game at Columbus, Ohio, it is a team of Team Toevs defeating Team Foligno 17-12. As the two teams combined a total of 29 goals in tonight's All-Star Game. Okay, let's take a look at college basketball scores here on this Sunday night. Connecticut 66, South Florida 53. Virginia 50, Virginia Tech 47. Boston College 64, Georgia Tech 62. Ohio State 82, Indiana 70. It's Duke 77, St. John's 68. It's Wichita State 74, Drake 40. It's St. Peter's 69, Siena 55, Bears 73, Fairfield 67. It's Manhattan 71, Butterbuff 64. Cincinnati 56, UCF 46. Princeton 96, Rowan 48. It's Stony Brook 61, Binghamton 54. Maine 70, Hartford 61. It's Vermont 61, UMass Lowell 50. Rhode Island 53, St. Bonaventure 48. It's Butler 77, Seton Hall 57. NJIT 72, South Alabama 55. Louisville 80, Pittsburgh 68. Northern Iowa 54, Illinois State 53. Albany 69, UMBC 55. It's Iona 87, it's Niagara 64. Notre Dame 81, North Carolina State 78, and final overtime. It is Belmont 63, Tennessee State 55. Villanova 71, Creighton 50. Maryland 68, it's Northwestern 67. Utah 77, Washington 56. Okay, women's college basketball scores here. Seton 99, Georgetown 85, final overtime. It is Villanova 81, St. John 69. Florida 72, Arkansas 58, it's Vanderbilt 55, Alabama 52. Lehigh 65, Lafayette 60, it's Maine 56, UMBC 42. Drake 79, Evansville 62, Washington 63, Utah 51. It's Iona 80, Kenosha 62, Bonneville 59, Fairfield 33, Georgia Tech 68, it's Virginia 62. Florida State 110, Wake Forest 80. Tennessee 59, it's Georgia 51. UCF 61, SMU 57. Michigan State 77, it's Wisconsin 71. Ohio State 79, Purdue 71, final in overtime. It's Penn State 76, Northwestern 75. UNC Wilmington 71, Towson 63. Wilbur-Berry 57, it's Tulsa 56. James Madison 73, Charleston 53. Drexel 61, it's Delaware 56. Stony Brook 67, Binghamton 54. Albany 82, Hartford 58. Northern Iowa 57, Indiana State 55. Butler 58, Xavier 54. Creighton 93, Marquette 75. DePaul 90, Providence 42. Bradley 46, Loyola Illinois 45. It's Arizona 81, Oregon 78, final overtime. It's Syracuse 66, North Carolina State 49. Maryland 84, Indiana 74. Connecticut 96, Cincinnati 31. Elon 80, Northeastern 77, final overtime. It's Missouri State 58, it's Illinois State 35. Oregon State 68, it's Arizona State 57. It's Washington State 73, Colorado 68. Kentucky 83, Missouri 69. South Florida 64, Tulane 45. Iowa State 58, it's Texas 57. UMass Lowell 72, Vermont 63. Wichita State 80, South Illinois 61. It's Duke 74, North Carolina 67, final in overtime. It's Louisville 68, Miami, Florida 55. It's Rutgers 66, Minnesota 61. California 72, UCLA 57. Stanford 71, USC 60. In the NFL Pro Bowl, it is in the NFL Pro Bowl down in Tempe, Arizona. It is Team Carter leading Team Irvin 20-25 with 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Okay, take a look at sports news here. In Tempe, Arizona, leave it to Richard Sherman to live in things that making his first media appearance of Super Bowl week. The rest of the Seattle Seahawks had no interest to discuss it on deflated football's proper pressure the New England Patriots. Columbus Wild before his first challenge in the NHL All-Star Skills Competition Saturday night. Ryan Johansson skated towards center net bearing a mischievous smile. Josh Gordon may finally be out of chances almost certainly with the Cleveland Browns and perhaps the NFL as a troubled wide receiver now faces a banishment of at least a year after yet another violation of the NFL substance abuse policy. No record was a Sunday afternoon as coach Mike Krzyzewski had already taken care of that eclipsing Bob next month for wins by an NCAA coach. In Toronto, it was a mere formality by the news release came from the Detroit Pistons late this afternoon. The organization confirmed that Pistons fans' worst fears as point guard Brandon Jennings played the best basketball career would miss the season with an injury. Bill Haas wins the Humana Challenge by one shot. Lost in an all jar, Justine over the Patriots' deflated football scandal is the fallen undisputed truth in the run-up to Super Bowl 49. This is the best thing that could happen in the NFL and NBC. In Cleveland, Ohio, former Commissioner Bud Selig always enjoyed a good relationship with Indian owners Larry Paul Dolan and President Mark Shabir as LaMarcus Aldridge was shocked by NBA by playing in Portland Trail Blazers Saturday night win over the Washington Wizards, just days after the team announced he will need a thumb surgery that would set on him for 6 to 8 weeks. After the clock ticked past midnight, Andy Murray became aware that it was officially Australia Day. He already knew from the crowd reaction what they expected in the quarterfinals. That 2015 U.S. Figure Skating Championship concluded in spectacular fashion on Sunday, with Jason Bad taking home the gold medal in the Senior Men's Championship. The widow of Cubs Hall of Famer Ernie Banks, speaking publicly for the first time since her husband's death Friday, told Legions fans that the Northside legend was very beloved by his family as well. And that's going to be it for Sports Roundup here on this Sunday night, June 25th, 2015. People will say good night, and I'll see you tomorrow right after the Boston Celtics Utah Jazz game and the Norton Lancers Foxburg Warriors hockey game tomorrow night. Have a good night, and see you tomorrow. Good night.